This is the scariest thing I've ever seen in my life. I was hiking in the Bear-Tooth Wilderness in the early 2000s with my best friend. And we were 2 days into the hike and we hadn't seen anyone. And then all of a sudden we heard this noise in the middle of the night. And it sounded like someone was screaming in pain. And then we started hearing these heavy footsteps near our tent. We unzipped the tent to the creepiest scene. There were thousands of little pebbles that were surrounding the tent in a circle, and then outside of the circle was a massive boulder. And then we started hearing this scratching noise again, and we looked over and we saw this huge bear standing on its hind legs trying to get into our tent. We started screaming and making tons of noise, and the bear ran off. But then it came back, and this time it was a little more aggressive. It started clawing at the tent, trying to get inside. We started freaking out, and then finally the bear got scared and ran away. But the scariest part of this whole story is not what you think. The next morning after, of course, not sleeping at all, we unzipped the tent to the creepiest scene. All of the pebbles that were surrounding the tent were gone. The only thing that was left was the big rock monolith in the center of the circle. And then we saw hundreds of little pebbles surrounding the rock monolith, almost like it was a burial site. And we were the intruders.